Welcome to the EMN podcast, where philosophy meets disaster and uncomfortable truths meet the profession we call emergency management. This is not safe space thinking. This is the arena. Let's begin. Today's Memorial Day, and for many Americans, the long weekend is coming to an end. And the girls are cooling off, families are heading home, and tomorrow life returns, to normal. But before this day passes, I ask everyone listening to this podcast just to pause for a moment and remember why this day exists in the first place. Memorial Day is sacred. It's not simply a holiday on the calendar or the unofficial beginning of summer. It's a day that's set aside to honor the men and the women of our armed forces who never came home, those who gave their lives in service to this nation, those who stood the watch for the rest of us and paid the ultimate price. As a veteran, Memorial Day carries weight that is difficult to explain unless you have lived within that culture of service. For many of us, this day is personal. It's about remembering faces, conversations, laughter, and sacrifice. It's about remembering people who had plans, families, futures, and dreams that ended far too soon. Those are not abstract figures in the history books. Those are sons and daughters, husbands and wives, friends, and teammates. Ordinary Americans who stepped forward and chose service over comfort, duty over safety, and sacrifice over self-interest. And while today has often become surrounded by celebration, travel, and family gatherings, I do not think those things are wrong. And in many ways, they represent the very freedoms these service members died protecting. The ability to gather freely with the people we love is itself part of their legacy. But remembrance matters. So before Memorial Day ends tonight, take one final moment. Bow your head in remembrance for those service members who gave everything for this country. Think about the families who still carry that loss every day. Think about the empty seats at the dinner tables and the folded flags and the generations shaped by sacrifice. In emergency management, public safety, and military service, we often talk about commitment, resilience, and duty. Memorial Day reminds us that those words are not slogans. For some Americans, they became the final act of service. From all of us at EMN, we honor the fallen and remember their sacrifice, and we thank the families who continue to carry their memory forward. May we never become so busy, so distracted, or so divided that we forget the costs of freedom that we enjoy every day. To the fallen, you are remembered. To the families, we stand with you. And to all those who served beside them, we honor their legacy with gratitude and humility. Semper Fi.
When the sirens scream out loud, or the voice that breaks the cloud, heads out high when things go wrong, will guide you through its strength and song. Disaster strikes without a sound, chaos reigns but we're around. Public safety in our hands, standing strong in every land. Emergency management.